And of course, the Livingston County Public Safety Complex, EMS headquarters, celebrate their grand opening of the 65,000 square foot headquarters that we're in. The training center, survival flight helicopter location, etc. in November of last year. The state-of-the-art training center will be providing initial and continuing education for all disciplines and emergency responders, including EMS, police, fire, 911, emergency management, and hospital personnel. And that was why we chose to have tonight's presentation here. You can see it is a very nice setup with very good audio-visual graphics, can be broken down into multiple classrooms or one large room. Very well designed, very useful, and very busy. I represent District 6, the Pinckney area, and Marion Township, part of Hamburg Township. In the past year, the Putnam Township Board decided to purchase the old Pinckney District Library and convert that into the new Putnam Senior Center, moving them into a much more appropriate space and much larger than where the Senior Center is currently located. And also in the fall of 2013, Putnam Township completed their portion of improvements to the Lakeland Trail that stretches across the southern part of the county. It included new pavement and the separation of pathways for equestrians and pedestrians. They continue plans for future improvements, and in addition, I know that Green Oak Township is working on their portion as part of their road improvement project. So eventually, that trail will stretch all the way from Stockbridge into the Island Lake State Rec area. So it will cross the entire county and connect to Oakland County and beyond. The North Star Reach Camp, formerly known as the University of Michigan Fresh Air Camp, is a nonprofit organization that will be in construction this spring on a 100-acre camp for seriously ill children and offers their medical facilities and on-site medical staff. The camp lies on the border of Putnam and Unadilla Townships. Will serve the patients of the University of Michigan C.S. Mott's Children's Hospital and Women's Hospital, along with children from the region and other hospitals statewide. There will be no charge for campers to attend, and fees will be supported through donations. Chairwoman Griffith represents District 7, Genoa Charter Township. And of course, she already talked about the $32 million last interchange that opened in the first week of December 2013 and has definitely been a boon to the county. In addition, Vail Resorts purchased Mount Brighton, invested $10 million into the ski resort, and has just been having a booming season, of course. Somebody is happy about the snow. It might not be me, but someone is happy about the snow. And if you do get a chance to go visit the renovated clubhouse, it is very, very nice. And of course, you don't have to ski. You can just go there to have a meal. But it is very nice, and I hear lots of good reports from skiers and snowboarders, and it's really doing very well. They picked the right year to renovate. Livingston County Parks and Open Space Advisory Committee, under the leadership of Commissioner Domas, has begun the process of planning and designing a recreational development of the 198-acre county park located in Genoa Township near the intersection of Kellogg and McClements Roads. District 8, Hamburg, and part of Green Oak Township is represented by Commissioner Dennis Dolan. 55 new single residential permits were issued in Hamburg Township in 2013, which exceeded the combined total of single-family residential permits issued from 2009 all the way through 2012. The 55 permits issued were for the infill of existing lots in several established residential communities, including Mystic Ridge and Indian Hills. Hamburg Township was also given the distinction in an FBI crime report of having the lowest crime rate of 62 cities and townships in the state with populations over 10,000. Well done, Commissioner Dolan. How did you do that? District 9, Green Oak Township, is represented by Commissioner Gary Childs. The Green Oak Crossing is a 142-unit site condominium development that will be constructed at Spicer Road and M36. Willow Woods, also in Green Oak Township, is a 97-unit single-family development and is slated for construction just east of the Green Oak Crossing development off Spicer Road. And of course, anybody that travels down US 23 can't help but notice that the Legacy Center is going great guns, and if you get a chance to tour that, I would recommend that as well. They are busy until 11 o'clock at night and can't add on fast enough. So that is a great asset to the county as well. I will now turn you back over to Chairwoman Griffith, who hopefully had a chance to relax and
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. Your Livingston County government includes 40 departments and nearly 600 employees. We have great respect for all of our employees. Our departments and employees are mindful of our county's financial obligations and are commended for enduring many years without a wage increase. In conservation of time, I would like you to visit our website for a full list of departmental accomplishments of 2013. But here's a few highlights. Administration. The administration is the arm of the county commissioners, implementing the day-to-day policies and action plans authorized by the Board of Commissioners and continuing to develop outreach with community partners such as Chamber of Commerce's, local governments, nonprofits, and community volunteers. The administration team, including Deputy County Administrators and our Human Resources Director, continually work with development and department directors and elected officials to identify effective and efficient ways to provide services to our residents of Livingston County. The courts, and I see quite a few people from the courts if you want to raise your hand and identify yourself. Thank you. Livingston County courts are taking on advantage of an opportunity created by the recent change in state law to make changes in how cases are processed. The concurrent jurisdiction plan is an agreement between the judges to handle cases in the circuit, probate, and district courts in a manner that seeks to resolve cases promptly and achieve fair and equitable results. The goal of the Livingston County Concurrent Jurisdiction Plan is to facilitate the effective use of judicial court personnel to promote understanding, communication, and cooperation among member courts and funding units. This will enhance the delivery of court services to the public. During 2013, Livingston County specialty courts and specialty programs served nearly 200 people. Funding received from federal and state sources more than doubled 2013 through 2014, going from approximately $430,000 to about $950,000. The county is recognized for its success in achieving collaboration between the courts, prosecutor, sheriff, community mental health, agencies like Department of Human Resources, private organizations like La Casa, and private legal and mental health practitioners who work together to plan and support programs to help the community. Specialty courts and specialty programs reduce jail days. The following are some specific ways. Community Corrections and PA 511 funding from Michigan Department of Corrections. Funding for inpatient treatment programs. Livingston County judges make extensive use of funding for those eligible by ordering limited jail time followed by release to inpatient treatment. Bond supervision, including continuous alcohol monitoring, tether, or in-home alcohol testing units, and frequent check-ins. Allows the judges to set lower bonds for those at risk of being a danger for public safety. Assessment and placement into outpatient treatment programs, drug and alcohol testing, and community resource support successful completion of probation, which it reduces jail days attributable to probation violations. The Adult Drug Court. Participants plead to drug court, which may reduce their initial jail sentence. Participants receive the proven benefits of drug court model. When they relapse or otherwise don't follow the rules, they receive sanctions, which start with community service and may escalate to jail days. This is an alternative to formal probation violations where individuals will be subject to lengthy jail sentences. Drug court was recently expanded to include misdemeanor offenders. Participants demonstrate their sobriety by frequent drug and alcohol testing and participate in substance abuse treatment. SWIFT ensures sanctions probations. These participants have a history of probation violation and a high risk of future violations. They are monitored very closely, and any violation of the terms of their probation, even one that might be considered small, receives immediate follow-up and sanctions. The sanctions are generally jail days. Experience in Livingston County shows that knowing in advance that a violation will have a very specific consequence and that it will happen quickly effectively deters violations and in turn reduces overall jail days for offenders. The program has grown to over 20 participants in Livingston County. And it's interesting to note there have only been one violation during the first 2 months of 2014. Intensive treatment court. These participants have severe and persistent mental illnesses and have co-occurring substance abuse issues. Using the team approach of the drug court model and emphasizing treatment and positive reinforcement for compliance with program rules, the program can reduce initial jail sentences and reduce jail days attributed to probation violations. And finally, the family treatment court. Many parents in child neglect and abuse cases who have substance abuse issues also have ongoing criminal cases and are subject to jail time for their initial sentence. Family treatment court is an option that addresses treatment for their substance abuse issues and also their ability to parent safely and can provide the effective support they need to achieve and sustain sobriety. And now moving on to our Drain Commissioner, Brian Johnkier. Brian, raise your hand. The Livingston County Drain Commissioner is involved in the maintenance of more than 40 drainage systems throughout the county, as well as the maintenance and operation of numerous dams. The office maintains a strong working relationship with every municipality in Livingston County. The solid waste program conducted 3 household hazard waste collections with nearly 25 tons of waste and which was collected and approximately 600 families participated in the program. Health Department, Director Ted Westmeyer and Diane McCormick. One major accomplishment for the Health Department was the participation in a full-scale exercise in the city's Readiness Initiative. This exercise measured preparedness and ability to respond in any major medical emergency. Strong collaboration with community partners resulted in a response score of 99.1%, nearly twice the national average. This outstanding score is a true reflection of continued partnership and dedication to the health preparedness. Another important accomplishment of the Health Department focused on the county's 14% waiver rate for childhood immunizations. Through this investigation and education, this community-wide concern, the Health Department has seen a 4% decrease in the waiver rate. Due to good leadership and foresight of succession planning, a seamless transition has been evident in the Health Department with the retirement of Health Officer Ted Westmeyer and with the promotion of Diane McCormick to Director Health Officer, Elaine Brown to Deputy Health Officer, Director of Personal and Protective Health, and Matt Bolig to Director of Environmental Health. Could you raise your hand? I know that you're all here this evening. Thank you.